Presiding Officer. Presiding Officer, the 25th of November marked the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, but also the beginning of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. The campaign ending on the 10th of December, this is very appropriate, I may say, because that's Human Rights Day. Presiding Officer, domestic abuse is unacceptable. Rape and other sexual offences are among the most abhorrent crimes in our society. And I'm pleased we have a government and indeed a parliament, and that's across the parties in this parliament, that is committed to taking a zero-tolerance approach and a commitment to ending violence against women and children. Previously, I sat as a board member of Rape Crisis Central Scotland. Therefore, I'm pleased, indeed pleased, that the Scottish Government is working closely with Rape Crisis Scotland to strengthen Scotland's overall approach to tackling rape and sexual assault, providing funding for 14 local rape crisis centres across the country and a rape crisis helpline. Working with partners with local connections highlights the importance of bringing on board all levels of government for preventing and eradicating violence against women and girls. The Equality Safe Strategy, that's the Scottish Government and CAUSELESS joint strategy, sets out a shared understanding of the causes, risk factors and scale of the problem. It highlights the need to prioritise prevention and sets out how we will develop a performance framework which allows us to know whether we are realising our ambitions. This coordinated approach and working with partners and the 2.4 million investment to our courts and prosecutors service to ensure domestic abuse criminal cases are heard without undue delay will ensure the perpetrators of these crimes are brought to justice and to ensure the victims receive the help and support that they need. It's worth noting that since 2010-11, the number of individuals with domestic abuse aggravator given a custodial sentence has increased by 53%, from 1,017 to 1,560 in 2014-15. Over the same period, the average sentence length in such cases has increased from 184 days to 257 days. These are statistics we can all welcome. Presiding Officer, in this period of recognising action to end violence against women and girls, it is worth highlighting the ongoing legislation. I have previously spoke in many debates related to this, including on legislation to create specific offence of domestic abuse, and will cover not just physical abuse, but also other forms of psychological abuse and coercive and controlling behaviour that cannot easily be prosecuted using existing criminal law. The creation of this new offence will bring clarity for victims so that they can see clearly that what their partner or ex-partner has done to them is wrong and can be dealt with under this law. I said previously that domestic abuse is unacceptable and sexual offences are abhorrent crimes. Presiding Officer, violence against women and girls are, and indeed any individual, is a fundamental violation of human rights, a recognition both nationally and internationally. The Istanbul Convention commits nations and states to addressing violence against women, and its aspirations are in full accordance with Scottish Government's own approach and our definition of gender-based violence, which is based on the UN's definition. As of the 1st of November 2016, 42 countries, including the UK, who signed on the 8th of June 2012, have signed the Convention, and 22 of that 42 have ratified the Convention. the UK government, unfortunately, has yet to ratify. And we should send a message from this place to encourage them to do so, particularly since we've heard and consider the statement from Women's Aid, already quoted by the Cabinet Secretary, which has such a potent message for us all to act on. I have talked about the national and local approach. Here is a commitment to an international approach, and I, like the Scottish Government, urge the UK Government to lay out a clear timetable of ratification, including full engagement with other devolved administrations. Presiding Officer, let's make these 16 days by passing this motion today. I commend the Cabinet Secretary's motion to the Parliament. Thank you.